Hey guys, as promised, I decided that I will do a short video just to chat a little bit about depression. Remember, the whole theme and slogan for World Health Day today is Depression, Let's Talk. And so I just want to talk a little bit very shortly. And for those of you who maybe see me for the first time, I may have popped up on your timeline. I am Joslyn Pear. I'm a food, health, and nutrition teacher, as well as a lifestyle and weight management coach. I teach and motivate people to make healthier lifestyle choices. I help my clients to identify and to overcome obstacles that stand in their path of great health and to equip them with the seeds and tools that is necessary to blaze trail in wellness. So today, as promised, I just wanted to hop on a little bit. I'm going to give my experience because I myself couldn't say I suffered depression, but was on the verge of depression. And thank God, someone was able to pull me out of it before I actually get into it. So there are life circumstances, situations that pop in our path. Sometimes it's nothing, absolutely has nothing to do with us. And how do we deal with it, or how do we help a friend to deal with it? And quickly, before I share my little story, there are some basic things that you can do. A little things, if you look on my timeline, you'll see food that can help. One of the things that really helped me a lot, and I love today, is just drinking of teas, whatever tea you choose, just a mood lifter, those that gives energy and anti-relieving stress. So you can do that for yourself, or you can do it with a girlfriend, and male, you're not exempted. You can do it also. Well, I love nuts, and nuts is something that helped. Well, I finish off my nuts today, so I have none to show you. So this is something, nuts, almond, all these things, they do help. Even water, a very, very crucial thing to do, especially those of us who go through endless stress at work. A workmate may be horrible, the boss, or we just figure that's just not for us. So it's a simple thing, like even at home when your kids are, they're just a little bit too much for you. Breathing. And so even now, I want us to just try this exercise. Let's do it. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in through our nostrils. It's things that you're familiar with, but we don't do it at times. Breathing helps to clear our minds and to help us to refocus and to think again about more pleasant things. And that, as simple as it is, helps to de-stress someone. So let's do it. We're going to do this short exercise. 3 deep breaths. Breathe in through our nostril and out through our mouth. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Great. Now, if you did it, you would have noticed a difference. It shifts the stress away from you, and you get a little time to refocus. And we know that breathing is much more important than the food that I just told you that you can use. It's more important than water. And yes, it's more important than money also. And so breathing is a great way of helping anyone, helping yourself and helping anyone who are going through a stressful time. And more than ever, as the slogan says, let's talk. And so my little story is that when I was going through my bout of that very stressful situation in my life, it went so far to the point where my doctor had actually prescribed Zola for me. But given, and people, those of us who are in the Caribbean, we know. And so my girlfriend came, my girlfriend and my cousin, she stopped by and she picked up, she was sensitive enough to know some things were happening in my life. And so one of the things she did was just take me out. And so I was not in the house hanging, lying around by myself. We went out, and I remember one particular situation where I was extremely stressed, and she said something. Up to this day, I cannot remember what. But I laughed, and I laughed, and I laughed. And my dear, all the stress was gone. And so just talking to someone, being there for them, and for those of us who are Christians or who go to church or whoever we call ourselves, I do want to emphasize the importance of prayer. It's extremely important, but more than ever, at sometimes, yes, you can pray, because I was praying and I know there were folks who were praying for me also. But beyond that, you need to show up and bring people out, not stick in the house and only pray, pray, pray. Prayer can take us so far, and the next part is the action part. And so I want to encourage you, ladies and men, because you men sometimes shut up more than us, and don't suffer in silence, and don't let your partners suffer in silence. There are ways and means to alleviate stress. In the Caribbean, we have it going, but it's still, depression is still a matter of concern for everyone. And so that's my little contribution, saying God bless you and have a great weekend. Looking forward to hear from you. As a matter of fact, just reminding you, Meatless Monday is right around the corner. If you need any help with that, you need a recipe, whatever it is, I'll be putting out a couple of things soon. So let's jump on board and start making this world a healthier and happier place. And let's do what God called us to do. Spread seeds of happiness. Okay? So God bless. Great weekend, everyone.